Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. In my lessons on my Patreon channel, I now look through the ABRSM Grade 4 2022 practice exam papers. Practice exam papers are an excellent revision tool. Once you have completed the workbooks for the Discovering Music Theory Grades 1, 2, 3 and 4, it's an excellent idea to then work through some practice exam papers. In this particular lesson, I work through the ABRSM Grade 4 2022 Practice Paper A, and I work with you step by step through every single question, through every single section of the paper, looking at topics including rhythm, pitch, keys and scales, intervals, tonic triads, musical terms and signs, and music in context. I give you tips and techniques on how to quickly and easily find the correct answer for each of the questions, and I give you little revision tips along the way as we work through the paper together. The full lesson can be found on my Patreon channel. If you visit patreon.com/Sharon Bill, you can find the full lesson there, and you can find links to this lesson in the cards and in the description box. After this short little video, you can see sample examples taken from the full Patreon lesson, showing you how I work with you note by note, bar by bar, question by question, just as if I was sitting right next to you. Once you are ready to take the ABRSM Grade 4 Music Theory exam, I've written an exam technique guide, how to take your ABRSM Music Theory exam. It's full of tips and techniques on how to be best prepared for your exam, and also how to make the very best use of your time when you're actually taking the exam. This book is available from Amazon, and you can find links to this in the cards and in the description box. Enjoy your studies! Now here we're in the bass clef. If that's middle C, that's C, D, E, F, G, A above middle C. So that's the A above middle C. So middle C is at the bottom of the treble clef. C, D, E, F, G, A is the note that we're after. That's the A above middle C. Now then, we've got to do a little bit of detective work here. Let's think about what we've got going on. Not a lot of information. We have an A flat. Now we can only have an A flat in a key signature if it's followed with B flats, E flats and A flats. Now we don't have an E flat here. There is no B flat, but that's simply because there's no note B to flatten. So the only way we can explain this E without a flat, it implies a natural sign, and that's our raised seventh. And so if that is the E, the seventh, the eighth is F, which means we must be in F minor, which has a key signature of B flats, E flats, A flats and D flats. Now there's no D flat here either, so how can we say that this is F minor and be absolutely correct about that? Well, think about it. F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. That's steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the key signature would be B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats, but then we lose the D flat and we lose the E flat. They become naturals, which shows that we're in degrees 6 and 7 have been raised, which is perfectly acceptable in the melodic minor form. In the bass clef we're descending, so we have D, C sharp, C natural, B, B flat, A, G sharp, G natural. Now, yes, this does look like it's correct. We have G flat. However, we have G something, G something, G something. We have 3. We cannot have the note represented more than twice. That should be written as F sharp to an F natural. So although it looks entirely feasible, it's incorrect because we have that repetition of note representation 3 times, which is incorrect. So that's false. Now here we have an E. So a second, E is 1, F is 2. Now we know that in E major there is a key signature of F, C, G, D sharps. So E to F sharp, which is a full tone, is a major second. And then to augment that, we need to go further again to here. We can't call it G because we're on note F. It's an E, F sharp, F double sharp, to augment from F sharp a semitone further. Now then, C minor is related to E flat major, which is B flats, E flats, A flats, chords 1, 4, 5. So C, F, G, build our triads, A, C, G, B, D. Now our key signature is B flats, E flats, A flats, but then in chord 5, the middle of chord 5, we find our 7th degree of the scale. B flat is raised to natural, so it's just plain old B. Now what do we have here? This is the treble clef, so we know that's middle C, B, A. We have a G, B, D, which is exactly what we need here. There's no need for a natural sign because there's no key signature, just plain old G, B, D. Everything is there that we need. That's chord 5. Now in bar 7, is it true that there is an interval of a minor third between 2 notes next to each other? So we're looking for a minor third. Now it's easy to spot a third. If I just quickly sketch out, a third is 1, 2, 3, line to line, 1, 2, or space to space. So spotting a third is easy. We then just need to find out if it's a minor third. So this is bar 7. So all of these are in step, but here we have a third, don't we? And we have a G, and don't forget the key signature takes us to B flat, which is indeed a minor third. G to B natural would be major, but the key signature makes it a minor third, and so that's true.